So the whole saga of King Charles and his sons is really a tangled web of tradition clashing with modern family drama, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, definitely. It really seems like the roots of the rift are steeped in issues like money control, strict hierarchy, and a lot of unmet emotional needs.
Exactly. It starts with the inherent formality of the royal lifestyle. King Charles always maintained that he's not just a father, but also kind of the boss, holding all the budgeting power over his sons. That
Right.
alone set the stage for tension.
Mm-hmm. And then you add in, the public fallout when Prince Harry and Meghan stepped back in 2020, which was supposed to calm things down on one side, but instead stirred up more issues.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the Oprah interview in 2021 really opened the floodgates. Harry and Meghan laid out some pretty harsh claims about palace dynamics, and it wasn't just idle gossip. It apparently touched on deeply rooted family power struggles.
Yep. And I've read that it wasn't just the interview. There were subsequent Netflix shows and even that bombshell memoir, Spare, which really pushed the drama to another level.
Right. It's like the more they revealed, the more every little grudge and money issue came to light. I mean, imagine being unable to access funds without your dad's say-so. It's a serious source of frustration when you're trying to fly free.
Mm-hmm. And on top of that, there were physical altercations mentioned, like Harry accusing William of grabbing him roughly. That's just wild for a family so steeped in tradition.
For sure. And the tension only escalated with secret meetings gone wrong, like that infamous tea reunion at Clarence House in September 2025, which was meant as a peace offering but ended up leaking to the press, deepening suspicions.
Right, and that leak really underlined how fragile any chance of reconciliation is. Each public reveal seems to reopen old wounds.
Exactly. And then you have Prince William, who's pretty reluctant about any move toward reconciliation, partly because he fears that Harry's tell-all tendencies could undermine the monarchy and disrupt the whole family balance.
Yeah. I mean, don't you think there's an argument that these public disclosures might eventually foster healing? Like by bringing everything into the open?
Well, it's complicated. Harry does express a desire to reconnect with, missing the UK and feeling nostalgic about family bonds. But at the same time, he's demanding guarantees like security before any real reunion can take place. Plus, all those revelations just keep piling up.
True, each attempt seems to be shadowed by that lingering mistrust. It really makes you wonder if the rift can ever truly mend.
Exactly. And then, interestingly, there's this twist. Princess Catherine is reportedly pushing hard for Harry's re-entry into the family fold. She thinks that, a face-to-face meeting could break the cycle of discord for the sake of the next generation.
Right. Yeah, that's a refreshing counterpoint. While William is all about keeping the tradition strict and controlled, Catherine seems more open to healing the old wounds.
And we can't ignore the impact of Charles's recent health scare. His cancer diagnosis sort of, added an urgency on his part to mend the bonds, hoping for reconciliation before it's too late.
So in that sense, you're saying that while Charles is driven by a paternal desire to reconnect, William's stance remains hardened by years of grudges and the need to safeguard the institution?
Exactly, right. It all comes down to a conflict between, heartfelt regret and a rigorous defense of the royal legacy. Harry's public bids for reconciliation are, unfortunately, marred by past tensions like the leaked meetings and bitter memoirs.
Yeah. Wow. It's such a multi-layered drama, a clash of personal histories, generational differences, and even media influence. Every twist seems to add another layer to the feud.
Absolutely. It's a perfect storm of tradition versus modern ideals and personal betrayal. And, while the prospects for full reconciliation are still uncertain, every move, whether a secret meeting or a public statement, continues to shape the narrative of this royal rift.
No doubt about it. This layered story really shows us that modernizing ancient institutions comes with a heavy personal cost. Only time will tell if, the wounds can heal completely.